Think starting your car on a cold morning is harmless? Think again. Because the little habits you do every winter without even noticing are slowly eating away at your engine. Today, I'll show you 10 mistakes drivers make with a cold engine and a bonus tip at the end that can literally save you thousands in repairs. 1. Revving the engine right after start. You twist the key, hear the engine come to life, and tap the gas to help it warm up. Big mistake. When oil is cold, it's thick like honey. It hasn't reached the camshafts, bearings, or pistons yet. Every rev in that moment means dry friction and metal-on-metal contact. Even 5 seconds of that can do more wear than 30 minutes of gentle driving. Cold revving also spikes oil pressure before seals and gaskets expand properly, which can cause micro cracks and leaks over time. Instead, let the engine idle smoothly for 30 to 60 seconds. That's enough for oil to circulate safely before you move. 2. Driving hard in the first few minutes. Some drivers start the car and hit the road like it's already warmed up. Cold oil can't protect the cylinder walls properly, so those first few minutes decide whether your engine lasts 200,000 kilometers or 400,000 kilometers. Gentle throttle, smooth shifts, and avoiding high RPMs are key until the temp gauge starts to move. Treat the first 5 minutes as a warm-up for both you and your car. The metal parts inside your engine expand as they heat up, and pushing the car too soon creates uneven stress between hot and cold components. That sudden strain can warp valves, wear out piston rings, and even shorten the life of your transmission if you drive aggressively right after startup. 3. Skipping the warm-up altogether. Modern engines don't need warming up, they say. Not exactly. Fuel-injected cars don't need long idles, but they still need a short stabilization phase. That 30 to 60 seconds after starting lets oil circulate through the system and sensors calibrate correctly. Without it, you get rough idling, poor fuel economy, and faster wear on cold start components. During those first moments, the computer adjusts air-fuel ratios, ignition timing, and idle speed, all based on temperature readings. If you drive off immediately, those systems don't have time to balance, leading to inefficient combustion and carbon buildup over time. 4. Using the heater. Too early. It's freezing, so you immediately blast the heater to max. But doing that too soon pulls heat away from the coolant system, slowing the warm-up and increasing engine wear. Wait until the temp needle moves, then enjoy the heat. You'll warm up faster and your engine will too. Bonus, your defroster will actually work better once the engine is fully warm. When you turn on the heater too early, the coolant's temperature drops sharply, forcing the thermostat to stay closed longer. This makes the engine take extra time to reach its optimal operating range, meaning more fuel burned, more emissions, and extra strain on your heating system. 5. Ignoring the battery in cold weather. In sub-zero temps, batteries lose nearly half their power. When you start the engine with the lights, wipers, and heated seats on, the battery takes a massive hit. Turn everything off before you start the car and check your terminals for corrosion once a month. A simple cleaning with baking soda and water can prevent weak starts all winter. Cold weather also thickens engine oil, meaning the starter motor needs even more current to crank the engine, just when your battery is weakest. If your battery is more than 3 years old, have it load tested before winter. A preventive replacement is far cheaper than a mid-blizzard breakdown. 6. Using the wrong oil for winter. Using 10W40 when your car calls for 5W30 in winter is like trying to drink a milkshake through a straw. The oil moves too slowly, starving your top-end parts of lubrication. Always use an oil grade with a lower W number for cold weather. The W means winter. This one change can make cold starts smoother and extend engine life by years. Thicker oil also makes the starter motor work harder, draining the battery faster and causing sluggish cranking. By switching to the right viscosity for cold temperatures, you ensure faster oil flow, easier starts, and significantly less wear during those critical first seconds after ignition. 7. Letting the car idle too long. Old-school drivers think 15 minutes of idling is good. In reality, after 2 to 3 minutes, the engine's just wasting fuel, thinning the oil, and building carbon in the intake. The exhaust stays cold, moisture condenses, and you end up rusting your exhaust system from the inside. Better to start, wait 90 seconds, then drive gently. That's how engines reach ideal temperature fastest. Excessive idling also causes incomplete combustion, which lets unburned fuel wash down the cylinder walls and dilute your engine oil. That diluted oil loses its protective qualities, leading to faster wear on pistons and rings, all while you think you're helping the car warm up. 8. Not clearing snow off the hood or grille. When snow or ice blocks the grille, it traps heat where it shouldn't. The engine and transmission rely on airflow, especially once you start moving. Trapped heat can cause your fan to overwork or sensors to misread temperatures. Spend that extra minute brushing off snow from the hood, radiator, and headlights. It's not just for looks. Packed snow can also melt and refreeze, forming solid ice around belts, pulleys, or the radiator fan, which can crack plastic components once they start spinning. And when slush covers your headlights or sensors, modern safety systems like adaptive cruise or collision alerts stop working properly, turning a small inconvenience into a real hazard. 9. Ignoring engine noise at startup. Cold mornings exaggerate engine sounds, but not all of them are harmless. A loud ticking might mean delayed oil pressure. A whining could signal a worn belt or tensioner. Pay attention. Those noises are your car's way of saying, "I'm not okay." The earlier you catch it, the cheaper the fix. Rattling or knocking on startup can also indicate loose timing components or hydraulic lifters struggling with thick, cold oil. If these sounds disappear after a minute, it's still a warning sign that your lubrication system is slowing down, something that worsens with age and neglected oil changes. 10. Flooring it after the temp needle moves. The dashboard gauge measures coolant temperature, not oil temperature. So even when it says warm, your oil might still be 20 degrees Celsius colder. Transmission fluid and differential oil also lag behind, meaning they're still thick. Wait an extra 5 minutes before hard acceleration, and your whole drivetrain will thank you. Cold oil moves slower through the bearings and turbocharger, if you have one, meaning sudden boost or heavy throttle can cause micro damage that builds up over time. Give every fluid, not just coolant, a chance to reach operating temperature, and you'll notice smoother shifting, quieter operation, and far fewer mechanical surprises down the road. Bonus tip: the hidden killer, short trips. The real silent killer of engines in winter is constant short trips. If your car never gets hot enough, condensation forms inside the engine and turns the oil into milky sludge. That sludge blocks passages, weakens seals, and slowly kills bearings. Once a week, take your car for a 20-minute highway drive. It burns off moisture and keeps everything healthy. Outro: avoid these small mistakes, and your cold starts will stay smooth for years. Which one of these are you guilty of? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't miss the next video.